All right, and good Wednesday afternoon. Welcome into the Chase and Big Joe Show right here on 102.5 The Game, brought to you by the Omni Nashville Hotel. And my friends, while the cat is away, the mice will play. Chase McCabe is on a much-deserved vacation. He's got a speaking engagement down in Florida for the next few days. He is one of the top LinkedIn cloud storage architecture speakers in the world. So he's down there for a few days at a conference in Orlando. Meanwhile, the man himself, Nick Frazier, Dr. Crane, steps into the number one role, and then our good guy, Brando, is now producing the show. Welcome, boys.
Hello. We're back in the saddle, ready to go. I mean, hey, I was on that side of the glass, and I'm on this side of the glass. And
oh, yeah.
Nashville Predators on one side of the glass last night. They got the win.
Easy, pal.
I know. I'm just excited, man. I can finally – I'm not there yet, but we're to the point where my November prediction is looking more and more –
Oh, I like that. We'll get into that. Yeah. Brando, good afternoon, Bubba. How you doing?
Doing good. Big Preds win last night, so feeling good about that. And March Madness has finally started, so especially excited about that. 2 more games tonight, and then obviously the big ones kick off tomorrow, so feeling pretty good.
Do we call these – look, I'm old school. These are playing games. These are not a first-round game. I don't care how they want to spin it. You're playing in to get into the tournament, right?
I agree. Yeah, they're playing games.
Yeah. That's it. It's not a first-round tournament game.
You know, yesterday, Jake and I were doing this, like, competition, and basically you have to pick a team that is a double-digit
Did
seed.
You beat him?
No, well,
Damn it.
It takes time. It's
okay.
for March Madness. So, like, the first round, the second round, third round, so forth. Okay. If that double-digit seed beats their opponent, you get that many points. The second round, you times it by 2.
Okay.
All that fun stuff.
All right.
But he said the playing games don't count, which I agree. They're not a part of the bracket.
They're not, right? So when you fill out your bracket, they're not there. And by the way, we've got a disclaimer that Dr. Crane and I agree on this. And Brando, if you want to agree, you can hop on the bandwagon. Nobody cares about your bracket. Is that right?
I do agree. I completely agree.
Nobody cares about your brackets, right?
I completely agree.
Don't
keep it to yourself.
Like your fantasy football team, nobody cares, right? Nobody cares about your bracket. Nobody cares, but we're kidding. We do care about your bracket because, you know, we had the thing today about how many brackets, because I feel like I fill out 20 of them, and somebody said, you can't do that. I'm like, this isn't Russia. I can fill out as many brackets as I want. Like, well, it's not fair. You got to fill out one. How many do you fill out?
About 5. I have a little pool I fill with my buddies, so there's 2 of them in there.
Right.
And this is a tradition I do since I was probably, 8, 9 years old. I always fill one out on a newspaper. Because they have it in the newspaper, on the Sunday paper. I always fill one out.
You're the one.
I'm the one?
Did you cut it out of the paper?
No, I leave it in that little sheet.
That's awesome.
It's pretty neat.
You went to the Tennessean. Mm-hmm. And got a paper and do that. Mike Organ would love you.
Well, I'm on a subscrition base, so Mike, if you want to give me one for free, that'd be great.
He's not going to do that. Yeah. He's a cheap bastard. He's not giving you anything.
Sounds about right.
It'd all do that. No, we will talk about the Nashville Predators. Look, I love this. I mean, tomorrow night's game versus Seattle is massive. Fill the arena, sell it out, get loud, get proud, because they won last night versus Winnipeg, and now the team they're chasing comes to Nashville tomorrow night, the Seattle Kraken. And we're going to go. We've decided to go down there as fan/media members. We're going to go down there tomorrow night and cheer them on. I'm telling you, this is you guys were all left. Max Hurst sat here 2 weeks ago and said it's over, and I get it, right? And now they're 2 points out of the final playoff spot, and the team, am I right? Team that's 2 ahead of them is Seattle.
Correct. You have Seattle, you also have the Kings, and you have San Jose. You need to win those games against them coming up in the months of, obviously, March and April. April is a key month for the Nashville Predators because a lot of those teams are already in a playoff spot or are kind of in the same boat as the Preds, 1 or 2 points out of a playoff spot.
Okay. I love it, man. So tomorrow night we're going to see them play Seattle. Did you work last night?
No.
The Preds? Oh, it was a late night game, right? In Winnipeg? And they won 4-3?
4-3 in the shootout.
4-3, and he got that point. 2 points.
Ryan O'Reilly's shootout goal was nice.
Was it?
Went wide, forehand, backhand, and just...
Could you do a shootout goal? You can't skate. I can't skate.
No, I can skate.
You can?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my uncle Anthony, who's the ace bowler that we were talking about the other day, he used to play for the Nashville Knights way back in the day.
If the Preds came to me and said, Joe, you have to score on a shootout goal or humanity is destroyed and Earth is destroyed, could you do it? And I'd be like, we're all going to die.
No. I think you'd be able to do it.
I can't stand up.
You
and then
got
I
it.
got to get then I got to hit the puck. You're crazy, man.
You got to just balance out your body. When you take a nice little wrist shot, you'll be okay. Sure, you may look like Happy Gilmore after you take a slap shot or two, but you'll be all right.
I'm not doing it.
Yes, you will.
Do you know why?
Why is that?
What's the Ice's record versus Skulls?
Undefeated.
Undefeated,
right?
Right. I mean, if you ever get down there and watch how talented a Forsberg, a Yossi, a Rhino, those guys are, I mean, they are on a next level of talent to do that. It's amazing. I know they've been doing it their whole life. I get that. But my Lord, that's the problem. Forsberg and those dudes make it look so easy. So easy to score. And like, I could do that. No. I don't even know if I could lace up the skates.
Oh, you could do that.
I'm telling you, I don't know if I can.
I used to own a pair of skates when I was like 8 or 9. Then I outgrew them. And I was like, I'm not buying a pair of these again. These are just too expensive.
Because your little feet didn't grow.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Yeah, everybody just know I'm a lawn gnome. That's what I'm here for.
Your little feet didn't grow. That's okay, buddy. That's all right. We still love you, man.
I'm a leprechaun just a day after St. Patrick's Day.
We didn't see you yesterday. Did you wear green?
I did. I wore a green hoodie. I actually brought it with me today. It's in the car.
Well, I mean, you trying to get pinched again or not pinched? No, we're good.
Easy. Family show, man.
It is a family show. Goodness. I pinched Chaser so hard. He's like, that hurt. I'm like, that's why you got to wear green, pal.
Yeah.
So he's probably got a bruise when he's down there speaking to the cloud storage architecture worldwide leaders in Orlando.
And you know what? Somebody's probably going to raise their hand in the crowd and be like, well, where'd you get that bruise from? Hard work.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, because that's we don't tell people. We don't tell no weaknesses.
And he was hard at work yesterday.
He was very hard at work.
Yeah.
He drifted about 12:08. He was out, but I got 8 minutes good with him. That's what she said. I got good 8 minutes with him yesterday on the show. The Drew Maddox thing yesterday. I'm telling you, man, hours with that guy. Brilliant. It's so knowledgeable about college basketball.
He loved you guys. Holy cow. I was on the reciprocal end of all that, watching it on the stream and producing it. He was very engaged with you both. I thought you had a really good question about the NIL and how, that is affecting college athletics, and could that mean some of these, juniors and seniors come back and play? Because, again, there's more money to be had now in the college basketball and football pools now rather than the NBA and NFL.
There is. That dude is so well connected, and I didn't bring it up yesterday because it wasn't the time and place for him, but if I am Belmont, I call him and say, hey, would you like this job? He is so well connected in youth basketball and college basketball, and he's a hometown guy. I know he went to Vandy, but he knows how to play the game, air quotes, on and off the court.
Again, this is youth basketball when he was talking about it yesterday, but when you kind of emphasize you have to make your free throws at a young age, that only prepares you for the future, and that's college and high school. Like, that's genius.
It's a no-brainer. I mean, it's an absolute no-brainer to hire that guy at Belmont. All right, time for our question of the day, and it's brought to you by
Aries Tactical. The question of the day is presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill, your Aries Tactical. First-time shooters shoot for free. Just tell them Chase sent you. Check them out at Aries Tactical.
There you go. How do you spell Aries?
A-R-E-S. Why are we doing this?
Because some people think it's the Zodiac Aries.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Not the Zodiac.
A-R-E-S.
Yep, that's correct.
And they love me at Aries Tactical.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
I made a bunch of arrests that day, man. I love that place. Those dudes are so great. We had so much fun in there.
Oh,
to the point I was like, can you please shut up? I'm like, no, I can't do it. All right, our question of the day is, and we're going to look, we love you when you call in. You love when you text, 615-737-1025. What is the single greatest line ever in music? What is the single greatest line ever in a rock and roll song, country song, rap song? We don't care. What's the single greatest line ever in music? Dr. Crane, you may go first on this?
Please go ahead.
In the Beach Boys song, Good Vibrations, there's a line that says, I don't know where, but she takes me there. That line, to me, it just gets you, right in the gut. It is just so powerful. I don't know where, but she takes me there. I think that's the single greatest line ever in music. Dr. Crane, have you got your little one now?
Yeah, I'd say 5 o'clock somewhere, Jimmy Buffett, Alan Jackson. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Just, you can call it generic, whatever, but I'd say that's the anthem for a lot of people's
Hell yeah, it is.
happiness.
It's been my anthem since I was like 5.
Yeah.
You can do all that. Okay, so all right, we'll take that.
To me, that's not polarizing, but it goes along with different times. If you're in, grade school, I'm ready to go home.
Right.
5 o'clock somewhere. Normally, kids that are in aftercare, they end up going home around 5 o'clock because their parents get off work, so forth. For the adults in the room,
right,
5 o'clock on a Friday means it's beer 30. So
there you go, buddy. Now, we have to, disclaimer, we are different generations.
That is true.
Because I'm an old man, and I think I'm 30 years older than you are.
Maybe a little bit more.
Watch it, pal. But I'm young at heart.
Yes.
I'm young at heart.
I tell people all the time outside of the radio station, you're like you're a football player at heart, and you're like, I'm in the locker room with the camaraderie.
I'm forever 19. Yeah. I will not. What's the Toby Keith song, Don't Let the Old Man In?
Yeah.
It's like Clint Eastwood had told him that was like one of his last songs, Don't Let the Old Man In. So that's all that. So, all right, our question today is, what's the single greatest line ever in music? 615-737-1025. We always love to hear about you. We'll take a break and come back with more. We got a lot more on the schedule today to let you guys get into. But again, this is the Chase and Big Joe Show brought to you by Omni Nashville Hotel right here on 102.5 The Game. There you go. Welcome back to the Chase and Big Joe Show. What I think is the single greatest line in music ever. I don't know where, but she sends me there by the Beach Boys. Our question of the day brought to you by Aries Tactical. What you think is the single greatest line ever in music? 615-737-1025. Call or text, but we love to hear from you. Let's go to the phones. Kelly is called in for our question of the day. Kelly, good afternoon. What do you think is the single greatest line ever in music?
Yeah, you'll know this one, Joe. You hear that bass line, and then you hear, I live my life like there's no tomorrow. All I've got, I've had to steal.
I am
Running with the Devil, side one.
God, how did I miss that? Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a great, great line. Kelly, thank you, Bubba.
Hi, buddy.
All right, man. Up next, Kelly. Kelly, welcome to the show, Kelly. What's the single greatest line ever in music?
That was Kelly. The other one hung up, unfortunately, on us. But
okay. Man,
call back.
Kelly.
That's all right.
Who was the other one?
The other one, I guess, might have been.
Yeah, the other one was Steve.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, call back, man. We got all excited about that. On our text line, we got oh my goodness, a lot of interaction here. Alden in Nashville says, Big Joe, simple but solid line for the start of the rap song "Birthday" by 2 Chainz and Kanye. She got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty. Oh, Alden, you are officially blocked. No, I'm kidding, buddy. Thank you. Nevada Josh. Now, Nevada Josh, I can't read that, man. But it's a song from Tupac. We appreciate that.
There you go.
5732, Dennis says, Frank Sinatra, I did it my way.
That's right.
That's a Nick Frazier staple.
Yeah, I probably should have went down to the archives for a song like Dean Martin or Frank Sinatra.
Why didn't you? You know why? Because you half-assed it.
No,
yeah, you did.
You put me under the spotlight, so I just went with what was on my recent playlist.
Okay.
So
you did. I mean, I gave you about 15 minutes warning. You could do that. Yeah. I'm proud of you, though. So anyway, call in 615-737-1025. We want to hear what your thoughts are, the greatest single line ever. Now, we'll get back to that. So Dr. Crane and I have an argument about the World Baseball Classic that happened last night. I, do not care because we have the World Series.
I get it.
I don't care anything else. You are not happy today. And I love your passion for baseball. I love it. I will never knock your passion for baseball, but you're not a happy man today. Why?
No, I'm not happy because Mark DeRosa fielded a team full of all-stars, and he used them like a bunch of elementary school kids on a 9U baseball team. The fact that you go put in Alex Bregman last night over Gunnar Henderson, who's had a better WBC tournament in general, I think was just a lack of professionalism. I get that, veteran players should play over, the younger players, but you grab those players and hand-selected them for a reason.
Okay.
So you're going to have to play them. And the reason being is the game against the Dominican Republic, he said, you know what, I'm going to sit Alex Bregman and put Gunnar Henderson in at third base. What happened? Gunnar Henderson hit a home run that helped the U.S. go on to the final.
Okay.
To me, I think if you're hot, you're hot. He even said that in the post-game press conference. He said, this tournament's about, who's hot in the spring and who's not. Well, Gunnar Henderson was hot in the spring, and you took him out. You cooled him off. And Alex Bregman was nothing. And another problem I have is you sit Pete Crow Armstrong, who is probably one of the best outfielders for you, minus Aaron Judge defensively, and you're going to say, hey, I'm just going to sit him and put Byron Buxton in. By the way, Byron Buxton didn't have a single hit in the entire tournament, including pool play and elimination games. That, to me, infuriates me.
What about Aaron Judge? He was terrible.
Yeah, 2 for 11. That also infuriates me. And in the elimination games, he did nothing. I mean, minus, the throws from right field against Mexico, and I believe it was Dominican Republic, that he threw out Tatis at third base. Minus those 2 defensive plays, there's really nothing to grab from that. I mean, you're playing in Houston, which is a little bit of a short porch in left field. You're going to exploit that, obviously. So for me, Aaron Judge didn't live up to the expectation. Mark DeRosa, I thought, was coaching malpractice, not putting Cal Raleigh behind the plate. Out of a 162-game season, Cal Raleigh didn't have a single ball pass him, and he played every single game for the Seattle Mariners last year.
Why was Cal Raleigh not? Now I know who he is. Why was he not catching?
Because he wanted Will Turner to catch. And to me, Will Turner does not step up to the occasion in big games, especially for the Dodgers. Sure, he'll have one hit. To me, he's like Max Muncy. And for those that are baseball fans, know that Max Muncy is a really good defensive third baseman, but can't hit the broadside of a barn. Same situation with Will Smith. Will Smith, you throw anything high and inside on him, he can't touch the baseball at all. And I think that's what Eduardo Rodriguez did. He had a really good changeup last night, had a few good breaking balls, but minus all that, he was throwing the heat right towards Kyle Schwarber, right towards Bryce Harper, right towards Aaron Judge, the meat of the lineup. I didn't like how Mark DeRosa said, I'm going to front-load this lineup and put Bobby Witt to start off, which is great. I think he's a great leadoff hitter. Okay. But then you follow that up with, Kyle Schwarber, Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper. Those are 4-hole hitters. Don't put them at 2, 3, 4, 5. Disperse them across the lineup so you can have some RBI hitters in between so you can keep the bases rolling, so you can have some runs across the plate. He didn't do that, and that's what makes me very upset.
You're mad.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a vein popping out.
I love baseball that much, Joe. I think baseball is one of the greatest sports on planet Earth. And people love to disagree about it. That's fine. I don't care. I grew up with it. It's one of my favorite sports. I grew up with soccer and baseball, the 2 sports that I can revolve my life around. And I'm cool with that.
Back up. Why didn't Cal Raleigh play? I mean,
it's a coaching decision. I don't know. And
I could make that decision. I don't know anything.
Thank you. He didn't do much. I don't know if it was actually, I take it back. This is a comment last night, I think, that can explain everything.
Okay.
Mark DeRosa said before the game that Mason Miller, the relief pitcher, the closing pitcher that throws 100-plus miles an hour, is going to close out. It can close out the game if he wants to because he is available.
Okay.
He did it against the DR.
Sure.
Well, they go and put Whitlock in. That's a Boston Red Sox player. Well, after the game, he said, I got the okay approval from the Red Sox to say Whitlock can go in and pitch. Obviously, Mason Miller could have
Wait, back up. The Red Sox have to give?
That's what I'm getting at right now. Why are you hand-selecting a player to come onto a team and they're not allowed to play? That's my biggest issue with Mark DeRosa.
That's awful.
That's my biggest issue with Mark DeRosa because it's before the season and everybody's like, yeah, we want to put them on a pitch count. We don't want to ruin their upcoming season. And what Mark DeRosa said last night about Mason Miller is saying, I'm honoring the San Diego Padres. I'm going to honor their code. Well, you can't honor them if you're going for a gold medal win.
Right.
What's the point of that? And he said, well, I was going to put Mason Miller in if it wasn't if we were in a lead position, if we were leading in the game. Well, they didn't have a lead. And he said he was going to play him regardless, and he didn't. So that's what I'm upset about, is you're going to have one of the best closing pitchers in all of baseball not pitch for you. And I guarantee you, I will guarantee you and take it to my grave, if you pitched him last night in the top of the 9th inning,
right,
Eugenio Suarez does not have a sacrifice hit into left center field.
I thought Japan was good.
Yeah, there are a lot of players that were not able to because of contractual purposes.
Like Ohtani didn't play?
Ohtani played, and he definitely lived up to the expectation.
Okay.
And it's just the pitching. Roki Sasaki didn't pitch. I think Yoshinbu Yamamoto didn't pitch either.
You just made that up.
No, I'm serious. They both play for the Dodgers. Sasaki's not a great pitcher, in my opinion. So I think yesterday in his spring training start, he had a 14 ERA, which is not great at all.
Okay.
So he let up a lot of runs and hits. But yeah, that's where I'm at on all this.
I don't know why. If I'm giving you Brandon Bigsby to the World Baseball Team, I shouldn't. Hey man, don't let him throw on Tuesday. I should be like, all right, go do your thing.
That's why I'm a little upset about Tarek Skubal, and a lot of America's probably upset about Tarek Skubal as well.
Who's that?
He is the Detroit Tigers ace. Jake Lyman and I kind of had a brief conversation about this yesterday. I told him, looking at the DR game, Paul Skeens pitched that game, obviously only had like 1 or 2 strikeouts, but the fact of the matter is he held them to 1 run. And he goes, he did say this. Don't say that Paul Skeens is not the greatest pitcher on earth because it's Derek Skubal.
Sure.
Which I get. They're 2 of the best pitchers in all of baseball.
Uh-huh.
But there's one pitcher in the entire world that I think could have taken down the DR the semifinal game, and that's Paul Skeens because of his pitch delivery, the way he throws his splitter, sweeper, fastball, 2-seam fastball. They all come from the same release point, and that's what makes it so difficult is because when you're seeing it from the same release point, you don't know where that ball's going to go. You don't. So that's where I'm at on that. Again,
I like that.
It's a participation trophy. I told this to Brandon beforehand and Jake as he was leaving. When Tarek Skubal was on the mound and he pitched like 40, 50 pitches against Great Britain, fantastic. That is a game that means nothing, absolutely nothing. I could have went out there and thrown 3 strikeouts if I wanted to.
Okay.
I'm just, again,
big man.
Big man. I'm upset about it. So the fact that he goes in last night along with Clayton Kershaw and accepts a silver medal, I get they're on the team, but they didn't really do anything. It's like being a part of a 8th grade science project and a group project, and those 2 people didn't really do anything, but they still get the grade. That's what that was to me last night.
I've been part of that project. I'm the guy that didn't do any work.
I mean, so we've all been there.
I got that. All right, you feel better now?
Yeah.
You should condense that, put it out there, how you feel about it.
Yeah, and overall, don't get me wrong.
Oh, Lord.
I like Mark DeRosa as a analyst, as a guy that breaks down film, scouts players, does a really good job at analyzing players. As a coach and manager, you're just not there yet. And his comment last night saying that he would like to be the manager once again.
In 2 more years?
I think it's 3, yeah.
3 years, okay.
I'm ready to move on from DeRosa. I'm sorry.
Well, he's probably said the same about you as well. All right, again, our question of the day is, what's the single greatest line ever in music? 615-737-1025. Eric is on the line. Oh, Lord. Eric, welcome into the show, buddy. How we doing? Hey, Eric.
Mark?
Hey, Eric.
This Mark or Eric?
No, this should be Eric.
All right, let's go to Mark.
All right, Mark.
Mark, what's happening?
Hey, not too much. Sorry about that.
That's not your fault, man.
Hey, I think the best one-liner ever comes from Hank Williams Jr. in a song called "Country State of Mind," and it says, "That hot old summer sun will make you beg for your next breath." And I think that sums up an August day in Tennessee.
Say it again.
That hot old summer sun will make you beg for your next breath.
Oh, I've heard that, but that now that we've put it in this context, that is powerful. Man, that's cool. Mark, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. That's a good one. We need to get you into some Bo Cephas.
Yeah.
Dr. Crane. He listens up in Henry County,
Does he
Paris,
really?
Tennessee. All right, now is Eric back now? Is Eric's cricket phone working?
Yes, we got him back.
All right, Eric, welcome back to the show. Eric, what do you got, buddy?
Okay, I'm sorry. Guys, this is not my all-time favorite song, but when you said that, this is the one line that immediately pops in my head, and after all I've been through the last few years with health issues, this is probably the one line that I love from the song. It says, "Don't worry, be happy."
Oh, yeah. We had his birthday last week. He turned 79, Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah. That is probably the one line from the song that I often now try to live my life by, especially after the health issues and stuff I've been through the last few years.
Look at you. Look at this, man. All you've been through, and you're still here, buddy.
Yep, that's right.
That's right, man.
Take care. We'll talk again soon. Have a great day.
All right. Love you, Eric. Thank you, buddy. Well done there. Again, our question today is, what's the single greatest line ever in music? Ever. 615-737-1025. Call or text. Top of the hour. Tim Hasselbeck's going to join us. And at 2:30, there's a very cool event happening at a place that we love called the Putting Zone this weekend that ESPN is coming to town for. And if you've not heard this or heard about the Putting Zone at 2:30, you'll want to hear this because this is a fantastic thing that's happening in our city. This is the Chase and Big Joe Show brought to you by the Omni Nashville Hotel right on 102.5 The Game. Hey, but that's July. All right, welcome back to the Chase and Big Joe Show right here on 102.5 The Game. Chase McCabe off for a few days. Our question today brought to you by Aries Tactical. What is the single greatest line ever The single greatest line ever in music. We want to know. I told you mine earlier. It's from the Beach Boys, Dr. Crane. He panicked at the last second and picked that song. That's
But
okay,
it's still
though.
a good panic. That's a good panic selection.
You're right. So
Come on now.
615-737-1025. Let's go to the phone line. Nathan is weighing in. Nathan, what is the single greatest line ever in music?
The Waylon Jennings song a long time ago. He says, "Women have been my trouble since I found out they weren't men."
Say that again.
Women have been my trouble since I found out they weren't men.
Oh, Nathan. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's go now to back to the phones. George. George, what is the single greatest line ever in music?
Well, this one's from the boxer, Simon and Garfunkel. A man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest.
Man, that's something like something a marriage counselor would give us. Say that again. Say it again.
A man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest.
Oh,
That's from the boxer.
That is powerful. George, thank you for that, buddy. I'd never heard that. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That sums up men right there 100% with doing all that. Is that Rick now? Rick call in?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Rick, what's the single greatest line ever in music?
Yeah, well, I got two of them. And
Sure.
they're very close. But anyway, one would be Why Me by Chris Christopherson. The first line, Why Me, Lord, what have I done to deserve even one of the blessings I found?
Ooh.
Hard to beat that one. And then the other one would be Amazing Grace, how sweet it sounds. It saved a wreck like me. There you go.
Hold on, Rick, for hang up. Rick, you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, Rick hung up.
No, he's there.
Oh, Rick,
Yeah.
who sings Amazing Grace the best?
Oh, my gosh. Was it Joan Baez that did it?
I don't know. I thought Elvis did it pretty damn well.
Well, yeah, I think Joan pretty much nailed it. It was either Joan or the other woman folk singer from that era that's so great. I just can't think of her name.
Oh, that's good. Hey,
Judy Collins. Judy Collins, I think.
Judy Collins, pretty powerful. That's a good one. Hey, appreciate you, Bubba. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, we get on our text line. I keep refreshing in there. We have 10 at a time. I think I refreshed it like 5 times, and they keep adding on. 615-737-1025. The single greatest song line ever in music. Dr. Crane, what do you have?
Sorry about that with the mic there. First on the list, we have Steve in the Borough, Highly Suspect song. Let's see. The line is, I'm not that good of a person, but I might be good enough. Yeah, it might be enough for you. Sorry, excuse me.
Are you not reading? What are you, paraphrasing?
I'm looking, and I'm just not even looking
Don't
at the
look at
screen.
me.
Sorry. The line, I'm not that good of a person, but I might be enough for you.
Who sings that?
It says here, Highly Suspect song, Serotonia?
I don't know.
It's Seratonia.
You know what the barber says? Next. Who you got?
Okay, that's a good one to look at. Byron, I have become comfortably numb.
Oh, Pink Floyd.
There you go.
All right.
Let's see. Mike in Lebanon, AC/DC, Girls Got Rhythm. Well, there you go. Let's see.
Is there a line?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Should I?
Nope.
Okay.
If you feel like it might get you fired, then don't.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Oh, this is definitely a Prince. Dearly beloved, we gather here today to get you through this thing called life.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
That was Chris.
Great line. That's an
Fantastic.
amazing, great line.
Uh-oh, we have a Taylor Swift one. Shake it off.
Is that Chase?
No, it says Sylvia in Clarksville.
That's Chase.
Oh, he's got a burner too. I'll be darned. Good to know. Good to know.
Oh,
Let's
man.
see. Rodney Atkins, watching you. Let's see.
Is there a line?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm
okay,
looking.
all
Let's see. Scrolling down a little bit. I've been watching you. Dad ain't that cool. I'm your buckaroo. Oh, that's with his son. Yeah, that's a good one. I want to be like you. Ever since I become a dad, this song just hits me because my son wants to copy everything I give me. That gives me a little tear in my eye.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My wish is that my son copies nothing of me.
Why not, Joe? You're pretty successful.
Do you owe you money or something? Or
No,
do you always-
I'm just saying.
No, I'm far.
You wake up every day, you go to work. I mean, come on now.
I'm.
Give yourself a little credit.
I will never give myself credit
Why not?
because I'm not, man. If it wasn't for God's grace and mercy, I'd be going a long time ago.
Still,
What else we got?
you got to give yourself a little credit.
Nope, we'll not.
Not going to read Nevada Josh. Let's see here. Randy, it says, any way the wind blows. Oh, this is Bohemian Rhapsody. Fantastic. Doesn't really matter to me. The last line of Bohemian Rhapsody with Queen.
There you go. Refresh back to the top because I refreshed and a bunch just came through there. Again, 615-737-1025. We'll talk a lot of sports. Don't worry, but this is what we do on our show.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot just came through. All right. Brandon and Hermitage, Toby Keith. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
That's such a great line.
Fantastic.
That is so good.
Lenny, you're nobody called today.
You're nobody called today. Oh, it's Sylvia. She hung up when I asked her name, but I wonder if things you feel. Yeah, Sylvia's a song from like mid-'80s.
Before my time, so I probably have
that is.
That.
Yeah,
thanks.
That's not an excuse, though.
Well, why is that no excuse?
The Beatles before my time, and I know all the Beatles.
Yeah, but see, I had a class in high school that was specifically about the Beatles. Like my last semester of my senior year, my English teacher, Mr. Purrier, said, hey, we're going to learn about the Beatles.
Okay, good, but ignorance is not an excuse. Keep going.
Okay, whatever. It says the church song Lustre line. If you see, let's see, the line is, if I never see you again, that will be the way too soon.
If I never see you again, that'll be way too soon.
Yeah,
that's a deep line.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that before.
No, that's deep.
Interesting. Let's see. Next on here. Holy cow, I just refreshed again. There's like 9 of them.
Yeah, buddy, read them.
People are crazy. Let's see, Brian. One that comes to mind is the great one for anybody that has been through something in hard times, as I am redeemed by Big Daddy Weave.
Okay.
So.
All right. I like your inflection on these when you read.
Big Daddy Weave. I've never heard of Big Daddy Weave.
I don't know. Me neither. I haven't.
Okay, let's see
keep
here.
Going.
Oh, boy. Oliver Anthony. The song is Richmond, North of Richmond. Oh, yeah, that's that one that went viral last year, right?
Is there a line in there?
I wish politicians would look out for minors and not just minors on the island somewhere.
That's that was the line that got everybody's attention in that song.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to the phones real quick. Richard is called in for our question of the day. Richard, what is the single greatest line, in your opinion, ever in music?
All right, depends on which song it is. Since I bought and paid for Orange Blood on a hallowed hill in Tennessee.
That's a good one. Is that it?
And if you're talking about religious, How Great Thou Art.
Fantastic song.
Who sings that the best? Is that Tennessee Ernie Ford or one of those who sings it?
George Beverly Shea.
Oh, yes. Yes. Richard, thank you, buddy.
You're welcome. Have a safe rest of the day.
All right, pal. Yeah, George Beverly Shea with Billy Graham for all those years.
Richard sounded a little bit like Clay.
Does not.
No?
No.
It's interesting. You know, Wes and Adam, they sounded similar. Wes and Hermitage.
I don't know.
Adam and Portland. They sound
Clay's unique to Clay. There's some more that, they just keep coming in now.
Yeah, it's just fantastic.
Read a couple more, buddy.
Yeah, Tom Petty, my old man was born to rock. He's still trying to beat the clock.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right.
It's always
Give me one more before we go to the break.
Let's see. Al, you can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave.
Hotel California.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right, keep them coming. 615-737-1025. What do you think is the single greatest line ever in music? Coming up next, big game tonight, Dr. Crane. Big game tonight for the other team in gold.
Oh, yeah. That's
Nashville SC. I want your thoughts on what happens tonight and what could be the good and could be the not so good for Nashville SC when we come back. That is up next right here on the Chase and Big Joe Show, brought to you by the Omni, the beautiful Omni Nashville Hotel, right here on 102.5 The Game. All right, welcome back to the Chase and Big Joe Show right here on 102.5 The Game. Our question of the day is the single greatest line ever in rock and roll history. That was one that just came in. You could check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. Eagles coming to Vanderbilt First Bank Stadium in May, and I might give up one of my kidneys to go see them because ticket prices are so expensive.
There's a lot of stuff that's expensive right now. Well, we'll get back down.
Those tickets are really expensive.
So blink twice if it's over 1,000.
Some are. Some of those are, yeah.
So where are you trying to sit?
I'm not going. You know what? I'll sit outside the parking lot.
Yeah, because you can still hear it out there.
Hell yeah, you can. I'm not stupid. I grew up in Donaldson. Welcome back to the show. Our question today is the single greatest line ever in rock and roll history, or music, whatever. 615-737-1025. Tim Hasselbeck will join us at the top of the hour. We're getting to plenty of football and all that then. But tonight, Dr. Crane down in Miami, Nashville SC with a big game versus Lionel Messi.
Mm-hmm.
What's at stake tonight?
Going on to the next round. I mean, currently in the round of 16, and you can kind of go into the next round to the best of 8 in a roundabout way. So for Nashville, they just need to get one. That's all you need is one right now. Obviously, Inter Miami's a team that can score at any moment in the game, but Nashville's done a good job at closing down the top of the box where the space where Messi likes to score a lot. So if they can do that, they have a really good chance of taking down the Giants of Inter Miami.
If they win 1-0, that's good enough tonight?
Yeah, I mean, if they tie 1-1, that's good enough because CONCACAF Champions Cup, they still use the away goals counts more. So basically, an away goal counts for 2.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Nice. Yeah, it does.
So basically, if Nashville were to score 2 away goals, then that would mean Inter Miami would have to
score 4?
Score 3.
Well, you said 2 is 1, so that's 4.
Well, yeah, 4 then, yeah.
God, and your parents paid all this money to send you to Ryan.
Well, dude, I'm telling you right now, the aggregate thing, it even gets pretty tricky.
Right, I'm telling you, why can't soccer be normal?
Well, I mean, people say that about a lot of other things, too.
Right, okay. What are their chances tonight?
I think they're really high. I'd say they're around 60%, easily over 50. The way Nashville, I mean, yeah, it's 60%. Is that a problem? I mean,
well, really high to me is like 90%.
Well, I mean,
God, you're adorable.
These are 2 teams that have played each other a lot in the last 3.5 months.
Okay.
I mean, like, I think it's 7 out of the last 10 times.
Who's won?
Majority of it's been Inter Miami and a draw.
Well,
but
follow me here. I'm not trying to be a smart ass. Well, how did they shut Messi down last time here?
Like I just mentioned, they closed down that space at the top of the box. They call it the top of the 18. And that's where Messi receives a lot of balls from the left and right of the flanks. And he normally just makes like a feint move, like I'm going to go right, but he ends up going left and then takes a direct shot on goal. So Nashville's done a really good job with their new center back, Maxwell Wolitzy, pairing him with Jason Palacios. And when they just close down the middle of the box there, it's key. And they bring in some midfielders as well, like Patrick Yazbek and Eddie Tagseth. They do a good job at tracking back and just closing down the space between the back line and the midfield. And that's kind of where Messi likes to, I guess you could say, poach in that area. He likes to sit in that pocket. And so when he receives balls into that pocket, he's able to kind of make his move, but Nashville's done a good job of avoiding away from that. And when Nashville then grabs possession, they've tended to go high press first, and then they kind of facilitate it out to the right side where Andy Nahar is, and maybe play some diagonal balls. That's the one thing I like the way Nashville plays, is they adjust pretty quickly offensively if they're going to play in the air or if they're going to play tactically 1-2 tiki-taka passes on the ground.
Okay, here's another stupid question.
No, I love them.
Basketball, you can run a man-to-man, right?
Yeah.
Up and down the court. Soccer, is there man-to-man? Like, do you have a guy like, all right, your job tonight is you're in Messi's back pocket?
Yeah, they call it man marking. I mean, it's man-to-man. That's all it is. They just call it man marking. So, like, let's say if Messi is playing more on the right side of, they call it the pitch, if he's playing more on the right side of the field, so, you have your goalie box that's, square or rectangular. If he's playing from the right, I'd say the right corner of that top of the box to the right part of the flank, you're going to use one of your center backs to shadow mark, if that makes sense. So you're not really on the back side of them particularly, but you're keeping them in the same running distance to close down space quicker.
So when that guy's doing man-to-man versus Messi, you're not expecting him on the offense side to score, right? I mean, your job, like if you're a good defensive person, I'm not relying on you to score on the offensive end.
Right.
Because you're going to be exhausted.
But again, that's something that is interesting about BJ Callahan's system is that his center backs both are very attacking-minded when it comes to set pieces, as in corner kicks, free kicks. And again, something when they had Walker Zimmerman, I'm not saying Walker was a bad defender. It's just...
Wait, where'd he go?
He went to Toronto. He signed with Toronto. But
whatever, get out of here.
What I'm trying to say is that like when you have a guy like Walker Zimmerman who's just not fast enough because of his age, you have guys like Max Max Wolitzy and Palacios, Jason Palacios. Those guys, they close down space really good. And that's what's so fascinating to watch about this team is they can go help out with the attack and then run back really quick and recover, which is something you don't get that much in Major League Soccer and soccer in general.
Well, absolutely not there. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
So if they win tonight, what's next?
They go to the next round. They either play Philadelphia or Club America. And right now Club America has the 1-0 aggregate. So
Who's Club America?
they're a Hispanic team.
Okay. This is CONCACAF. All
Yes. So it includes Canada, Mexico, United States.
right. Does CONCACAF run concurrently with MLS season?
Yes, it does. Because
So when are we back to MLS play?
Saturday. It's Sam Surge bobblehead night, by the way, at Geodis Park.
Good Lord. This is who are we playing Saturday?
Saturday.
See, I say we because we're winning.
Yeah.
If it's not winning, I'm like, who do they play?
Can you define the we thing for me real quick, Joe, while I get my computer all situated?
Because I like being part of a winning program, and I can say, hey, we're doing great. But
So when not Nashville.
so when they don't win, like the Titans, right? It's
Yeah,
like
I bet
that
so-
team over there.
So
No,
when-
I'm kidding. I don't do the we thing.
I'm about to say you're not a we guy.
I am not a we guy.
So what is
Big
your
guy?
Big man?
Big man.
What is your stance on the we thing on the back of the Titans uniforms? It says we. It's like in a blue little tag.
Okay, we is one. That's fine.
You're okay with that?
I'm not as a fan. I don't like when fans say we got to do this and do that. I don't. As Jerry Seinfeld said, you watch, they play.
Okay.
But if you go to, I know a lot of friends that like went to Tennessee and spent a lot of like I'm fine with that. I'm giving a hard time with all that. Who we play Saturday?
Orlando. Orlando's a team that kind of in shambles a little bit. But
So let me ask you this:
all right.
where is Chase McCabe right now? Orlando.
Oh,
Is he scouting?
maybe.
He's probably asleep in the stands. But
You're not right.
I think he's down there scouting. I think his whole LinkedIn cloud storage and architecture legend that this guy is. I think he's down there scouting, or the Orlando what?
Orlando SC soccer club.
So there's no like Orlando Sunshine.
I mean their logo is a lion with like the sun rays around it as like the lion's mane. So
I don't like that at all.
yeah, it is what it is.
Why don't like the New England Revolution?
Yeah, it's something that symbolizes the culture of what's around it for sure.
All right.
And ensemble's history.
What's Toronto?
Toronto FC football club.
That's not. There's no originality there.
Yeah.
What's Miami? Inter Miami?
Inter Miami CF is what it's called. Club football.
Club football. I like Inter Sandman better. What's another? Give me. I need a soccer team with a nickname.
LAFC.
What's Atlanta? The Galaxy.
Galaxy.
I like that.
Yep.
I'll
LA
take
Galaxy.
that. What's Washington? Red Bull.
Washington United or DC United.
DC United.
Yep.
What is there? Is there a Red Bull team?
Yeah, New York Red Bulls.
New York Red.
And then you have the NYCFC, which is just half the alphabet. New York City SC. Or
Okay.
FC. Excuse
Who
me.
are the Red Bulls in?
New York Red Bulls.
Is that different?
Yeah, they're different.
Are
Two
they
different.
sponsored by Red Bull?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Red Bull.
That's
It's
smart. See, I like that. That's genius marketing.
I believe the owners of NYCFC also are ensembled with Salzburg in Germany. Not Salisbury Steak, Joe. Salzburg.
You son of a.
I know
ahead.
you
That's
too
fine.
well. Salzburg, they're in Germany.
What's
So,
Kansas City?
Kansas City.
Comets? Rockets?
No, they do have a women's team.
Mahomes?
No, not Mahomes, Joe. I'll have to go back and look real quick. But no, I don't believe Kansas City. It's a blue. It's like Kansas City SC, I think, but it's the blue logo.
All right, we're gonna.
Computer's just all over the place now.
Okay, no, it's on your desk right here.
Yeah, but I think you.
Okay,
going on
thank you for the. Now I know. Now I have an interest, a vested interest tonight in watching Nashville SC win.
Golly, I don't know what's going on with my computer now.
Messi got to your computer.
I hope not.
Because you're getting out good scouting reports on everybody. That's happening.
I will say Nashville this past weekend when they played Columbus, winning late was huge because they need to play well in the league, MLS that is, and they're tied on points. They're in second place in the Eastern Conference, and right behind them is Inter Miami. So the fact that they rested players, Messi did not play in the last MLS regular season game, by the way, for this purpose of the CONCACAF Champions Cup.
Oh, wow. Well, good news is we got another 5 years before the playoffs start in MLS.
October.
Good October, my God. How's our guy doing we had on the show?
Jack Mayer? Yeah,
Jack Mayer.
He played this past Saturday.
How'd he do?
Pretty good. Yeah, didn't allow a goal.
The mayor of Geodis, Jack Mayer.
The milkman.
The milkman, that's right. That was
Milkman.
Yeah, big man.
Big man, the milkman.
All right, we'll take a break, come back. Thank you, Dr. Crane, for getting and talk about your little podcast.
Yeah, Talking Couch a podcast. You'll probably get a live show of that on Twitter tonight. So if you're on the Twitter sphere, you can follow me at Nick Frazier 23. Yes, Nick Frazier 23. I got a lot of different usernames.
How do you not know your own handle?
I don't know.
That's what she
Joe.
said.
Yeah, Nick Frazier 23 on Twitter, and if you're trying to find me on other social media platforms.
Where can I find the podcast?
Oh, you can find it on the Game Nashville Sports Network. That's where you can find it.
GameNashville.com.
Yeah, you can.
Talking Calcio
Talking Calcio. Calcio in Italian is soccer.
Spell that.
CALCIO.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like couch O.
No, that's the pronunciation.
Like Cocho.
Yeah, it's pronunciation. Like ESPN 8, the Ocho. No,
right?
Not at all.
I'm glad you're here because you raise the IQ factor in this room just a little bit.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, you do. All right, we'll take a break, come back. Tim Hasselback from ESPN, head football coach at Innsworth, will join us. We'll talk a lot of football coming up next. This is the Chase and Big Joe Show right on 102.5 The Game, brought to you by the Omni Nashville Hotel.